People across the Midwest are starting to assess the damage after devastating storms tore through the region over the weekend. Another round of storms could cause more damage this week. Fox's Caroline Shively has the latest.
Days after deadly tornadoes tore through the Midwest, another round of severe weather is threatening cleanup efforts.
PTSD is real when you experience hard stuff and something comes up like that again.
Forecasters say thunderstorms, hail, and twisters are possible in some of the hardest hit areas. People across the region now scrambling to put up tarps and move whatever items they can salvage into storage.
Hoping that the damage doesn't do more damage because we do have holes in the roof, and so it is starting to leak.
In Kentucky and Missouri, people are still digging through piles of debris where homes and businesses once stood. More than 24 people were killed during the storms, others now telling their terrifying stories of survival.
We felt like the vibration of the house just shaking, and then like after that the house just was gone. No one was expecting this, and it just just happened so quickly, and it's crazy that we're alive.
Volunteers are helping to clean up and distribute food, clothing, and water. Teams from the National Weather Service are also on the ground Monday assessing damage, so states can start applying for federal disaster assistance. Though folks here are bracing for a long cleanup.
It's bad. We lost everything except some in the house, not much. The roof is leaking. We need help.
Missouri's governor declared a state of emergency, opening up additional resources for folks just starting that recovery process. In St. Louis, Caroline Shively, Fox News.
In North Texas, more than 1,000 people were without power after a tornado hit. Schools in Gordon and Santo have not said when they'll reopen. Fox's Dionne Anglin has the story.
Volunteers are here with chainsaws, trucks, just cutting the branches, cutting the stuff.
Neighbors helping neighbors, some from a few doors away. Others drove for miles to get here.
You're hauling away what? Just all kinds of
brush, debris, a little bit of everything.
You've got this trailer.
Got my trailer and my skid steer over there, and we're loading and hauling out and just trying to help out all we can.
Hot and humid conditions are not slowing the effort to get families on the road to recovery. Communication is spotty, so Mike Reed hopped in his truck to check on family.
Yeah, my cousin lives here, so yeah, he hasn't answered, but we're about to pop in there and see what we can do.
Gordon High School perhaps was hit hardest. The track and structures severely ripped apart. Classes are canceled the rest of the week as facilities are in ruins.
Our baseball team is playing in the regional finals this week in Weatherford, so obviously trying to figure out how to manage having practice amongst, taking care of the seriousness of what's going on here and not being unsensitive to that.
The National Weather Service says it was an EF1 tornado that hit the town of Gordon Sunday evening with wind speeds topping 100 miles per hour.
We've done most of the damage assessment so far today. Looks like about 30-something structures were damaged. Of those, only 6 were heavy damage. 1 was completely damaged. The biggest thing that we're getting is getting services restored. Power is getting turned back on. I want to say about 60% of the town has power again. Hopefully by close of business today, that'll have everybody up.
Businesses have become donation drop-off hubs and places where families can rest and have a meal, because sometimes help doesn't involve heavy lifting.
Yeah, everybody's doing okay, thank God. Is, the more important right now. But more needs, give us a hug. It's the best you can do.
People just need a hug right about now.
Yes.